Nakama around the world, welcome back to Saki Corner. It's your boy Vim,
Yo,
your boy Serge, and myself, Rook. And we're here once again to bring you another One Piece chapter review / discussion, chapter 995, Akanoichi's Oath. Yeah, if you haven't already, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the like, and we'd like to give a massive shout out and thank you to everyone that's been supporting us so far. Always appreciated. Now, I kind of breezed through that because we got some action going on in this chapter. So let's get deep down into it. Let's find out what's going on here.
let's cover off the front cover very, very quickly. We moved away from Beige and the crew, and we are actually back to fan art.
Mm-hmm.
So I stand corrected about moving away into a different segment of seeing the world as it is. But we've got reader request. Luffy tries to study but gets bored right away. My pen name, Walking Mama from Setagaya Ward. And Luffy's just chilling, not studying at all, and he's got Owl Teacher and a couple of squirrels, classmates, I believe.
So this chapter sets off with Marco the Phoenix, bad boy from the Whitebeard Pirates, trying to go blow for blow with Big Mom, man. Like, I mean, you know, it's like you got to rate the heart, but Captain really wanted to like clash with her too often. So, you know, and we get to see, obviously, she just one time grips him. You know, she tries to use Prometheus, and he obviously highlights that there's a difference between the Phoenix Flames and Prometheus. And she was like, she basically got up to him, man. She was just like, bro, shut up, man. Grabbed him by the throat. She just said, like, listen, Peril, you know, kill him. So Peril gets his bow and arrow, and he gives a nice little speech saying, you know what, the amount of times they've obviously clashed before that I've wanted to kill you, and he's about to do it, and then bam, we've got the Sulongs.
Moon Raid. Perfect entry for them. They swooped in, hair all flowing, and you got them slicing him and scratching him up. And Peril is going to be scarred for life. Let's be clear. Or he'll be end up dead in the next few chapters. One of the
I mean, Kara gives like she blames him for the death of Pedro, and he's just like, "Come on, man, the guy kamikaze, bro. Like, you can't put that on me." Obviously, you know, he played his part in motivating that death. So they go there, and then Big Mom just kind of ducks everyone, and she just goes to the battlefield. She goes, "I ain't got time or the soul weapons to spare to deal with you, Marco. You know, you wanna kill me? Try later," which was cool. But there's a few things I wanted to just. It's a short scene, but I think there was a few things to take away from it. First thing's power scaling. I would say that there's a clear difference. I think the way she manhandles Marco just puts a gap between a Yonko and an admiral, because Marco fought the admirals very well. So she's just basically letting it be known that the only one that can probably fight a Yonko is like the fleet admiral, and that's it. The other ones can have their little cheeky squabbles and stuff, but they're definitely not as strong as Yonko. The second thing that I noticed, and I kind of connected it from the last few chapters, when we were reintroduced to Marco the Phoenix with Nekomamushi, and we get to learn that, you know, Marco was a doctor, and it's really cool, you know, the whole point of the Phoenix being able to regenerate, you know, it's a nice little touch. But this wasn't in the story back in the pre-time skip. So Oda did it for a reason. Now, with what transpires in this chapter, I think I've got the reason. I'm going to have a go at it. So work with me here, guys, yeah? You see how these plague bullets have got everyone, you know, dying, you know? Why else would you have Marco there? Because this ain't his fight. He ain't going to have no big fight. Well, he might have a little participation, but Chop, you know, obviously, you know, I don't mean to let the cat out of the bag, but Chopper got, you know, infected as well. Law doesn't seem to be about, and I don't think Law can heal any in that scale, in that time limit with everything that's going on. So how convenient it is, plot armor, to have someone who has a devil fruit ability where they can probably heal people on demand. You know, engulf them in flames, control the flames so you don't hurt them, and kill off the disease. So this is what I think is going to happen. I think that's because also as Big Mom goes away, Marco, just before they go to the next scene, Marco looks over, everything is going on, and he says, "What's going on over there?" Which kind of lets us know Marco's going to head over there, and Marco's going to be like, "Hey guys, you know what? You want to work doctor? Come to my house." Yeah. You think?
Yeah.
You know what? Now you say that, when I'm looking at that panel, it's all piecing together, and it makes the most amount of sense because his flames can engulf a large amount of area in the quickest time without having to actually physically go up to everyone. So yeah, no, listen, it's perfect for this timing.
Because I was going to mention, you think that line meant anything, but with what you just said makes sense, where it says Phoenix flames have special properties. I was wondering why that was said.
He's basically letting it be known that this is a ace up the sleeve, that, yeah, you thought your bullets were bad, but we can heal everyone. As we jump to the next scene, I'm kind of getting tired of Zoro just like squabbling with like riffraff, innit? Like, it's, you know, like obviously he's not being mugged or anything. It's like it's the same thing like when he fought Pika, it's cat and mouse. Like Apu and Drake both kind of going for Apu, trying to hit him. I think it's like a pure, for me, it's just like, I don't want to see Zoro there, man. I want, like Zoro says, I want to get up to help kill him on the others. Yeah, bro, I want to see you go do that too. I want to see you playing kiss chase with Apu and trying to take things out. Man. So that's kind of annoying.
And you know what? You hit the nail on the head with the Pika situation. It's a bit annoying. Just stand there and fight. This cat and mouse thing it's not entertaining after all.
It's kind of like, you know what? I kind of answered my own question. It's like he's stalling for time. It's like,
yeah,
we need to let Kaido back up everyone without Zoro getting there, because we don't want Zoro to go up there and get backed up. And we just need a setting for all the participants in the grand fights to arrive before we let him go. But I would just much rather him just be off scene. Like, let him run, get lost down the tunnel, you know, like running around, you know, like he's taking people out or whatever. Because right now it's just, because the way I look at it is this, man, like, if we put, you know, Zoro is really, really strong, we can assume that Drake is really, really strong. Bro, if they really wanted to touch Apu, bro, if they get him. Like, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying that Apu can keep running away in the shorts. You know, if he's going to run away, he needs to run away and get the hell out of there. Like, not, you know, running around in circles. If he did that with two of them chasing him, he's done.
Well, that's the thing. Maybe it's showing us the levels of Apu, because Apu is part of the worst generation as well. It's not like he's a scrub.
Yeah. Thing is, you got to distinguish Zoro from Apu, man. Like, the more Zoro on the level of Apu, not saying that that's what he's doing, because like I said, they're not even fighting. Obviously, I think it's pretty clear in a one-on-one fight, Zoro would wipe him out. But it's just like, it's a waste of time.
Okay, saying that, and I'm not going to contradict us what we've been saying. There is that one panel where we've got Queen looking at the wanted posters. And I'm going to quote him. He starts from this. This is when Drake and Zoro are attacking Apu. Curse you, Drake. The moment we exposed your ruse, you showed your true height. And the other guys, Rorona, Zoro, huh? Always best to take out the number 2s and 3s quickly. And they've got Judge's son among their group too. Vinsmoke Judge.
The way he said that, so I wanted to kind of pivot off what you just said, man. Like, he talked about Judge in like the first name. He didn't even say like, you know, King, whoever he is, or like by title. He's talking like that's his boy, or he knows him. Now, the fact that he messes with technology as well, do you think that maybe he got the plague bullets and stuff from the German, or he got the idea or the technology, like as a creator?
100% think they've been doing trades.
100%.
The Germans been playing both sides for the whole of time, and they've always said that. They've just never been exposed to playing both sides. And we know from the way Orochi's been moving with CP0 that they've been doing underhanded deals. And Kaido is building up an army. An army needs weapons from whatever fragment and segment of the world they can get it. So when Germa is showing their technology to someone like Queen, who's fascinated by science and wants to build up these chemical weapons, they're going to obviously share ideas and ingredients.
For me, it also, the fact that he knows Judge makes it more apparent that I think Sanji's going to be the one to fight Queen as well. Could be wrong, obviously, but it would be nice. And the fact that what I like about it is he said the number 2. So anyone that's had questions, we know who the number 2 and number 3 is. Luffy 1, Zoro 2, Sanji 3. That order, you got Kaido, King, and Queen. So it kind of is another bit of foreshadowing as to who the matchups are. And then we move on to Oti. We actually get to see her in a hybrid form, man. Like, she's been made to transform. Like, so I like the fact that Ussop pushed her that way. But man, the one thing I got from this chapter though is Usopp's tough if he took that headbutt and didn't die.
Listen, let me explain something to you. We need to stop underestimating Ussop. He's been through hell. He's been through hell. From day one, he has gone through it and he's gotten stronger. I remember Alabasta. He was getting whooped and just kept getting whooped, and he's just like, I'm going to keep standing back up. I'm going to keep standing back. I give him credit where credit's due. He is nothing about him that's going to be able to give him physical strength, but his heart is there and he takes it like a champ.
I think might happen in this arc, which would be very convenient and very purposeful for the Straw Hats, is we can't, obviously I love my big 3 and stuff, well, more so Luffy and Zoro, but everyone needs to evolve here. And I think what we should see in Wano, and I think it's very possible, is for people like Frankie, Usopp, I think they need to awaken Armament Haki. So I can kind of see a notion where maybe subconsciously or unconsciously that was Haki that kind of blocked the head, even though it kind of looks like he fractured his skull. But at the same time, he can use all these weapons to fight strong people, but if they're strong, they won't have an effect. So he'll need to harden it with armament. Imagine if he can extend it through his plants, which I don't see why that's not possible. It's wherever you're touching, you can extend. So, I could see that happening.
I like that.
How do you feel about Nami, boys? It was kind of predictable, though. Did you not ever doubt what she was going to say?
Oh,
No. It'll be interesting to see what she actually does after this, though. Or will she be saved by someone else? I know Nami would never turn her back on Luffy after him saving her in general. Remember the time where he put his hat on her and said, we're doing this. But it'll be interesting to see how she responds. Will she take on Ulti and demonstrate something that we weren't expecting? Or will Luffy pop out of nowhere and help her?
I don't think Luffy will help her. Like, Luffy's elsewhere. She's going to have to get by on her own. But I think it's going to be a unite between her and some other people. I think certain people will have one-on-ones and certain people will have united fronts. And this is, again, plot armor. She's come with the Kamachio, the dog, the big lion dog thing, beast, whatever it is. And she, it buys time. And what I fully expect is for Usopp and Nami to figure things out, to evolve, to get stronger. Remember still, Nami, I think, could end up having Zeus come back to her at some point. Also. But, it was a powerful scene when she said, Luffy will never, I knew that wasn't going to be it. And Luffy will never stop until he's the Pirate King, man. It was awesome, man. And, yeah. But going back to the Big Mom, where do you think she goes next?
Maybe remember as you said, Zeus might end up going back to Nami. Maybe it's the time for Big Mom to make her way there, to that exact scene. Can't actually see Big Mom going anywhere. I can't think of where she would end up being.
The one thing is right now, the issue I've got is because we don't have a map. I know it's due to give us a map at the moment because it's about that time where he gives us a pinpoint of where everyone is. It's a bit difficult to navigate where Luffy is at the moment or where Nami's situation, because there's layers, and how far have they got into the layers, or where have they got to in terms of the area they're in. I don't see Big Mom going into the middle of that big fight. I see her going after specific people.
And I see her tripping up because she'd be too much right now. There's always going to be something to say. It's just a matter of what.
Are there any Toby Roppo that we're missing out?
Not really. I think Sasaki's with Yamato. You got Oti and Page 1 with Usopp and Nami. Drake is with Zoro because it's the Flying Six, and there's Black Maria, and who's next to King. So,
Okay.
you know, people will get their fights, and we'll see where everyone's up to soon. But my question is like, where do you think we're going next week?
I couldn't even tell you. It's so random and all over the place that I don't know what to expect.
We're going to see where this Nami fight leads to. And if actually Oda wants to give us a fight to set it off, or we'll actually get the beginning of the fight of round one between Nami, Ussop, OT, and Page One.
Or it could even end up going over to King. We didn't get any King this chapter. We got a bit of, or we haven't got a bit of any of Kaido actually. So maybe we'll see a bit of Kaido, maybe King. See what's going on those sides. Back to Luffy for a little bit, and then leave this part of the story, and then come back to it in a couple of chapters, and then find out what happens with Chopper and the rest and Marco.
We might have to see where Law is right now because we ain't seen him in a hot minute. I kind of see Law making a grand entrance to rescue someone's tail. Also, we haven't seen Kid, so we could find out where they are. So that'll be very, very interesting.
Yeah, typically when someone's missing, or if there's a lot going on, it distracts you from other things, and then they come in. So sounds about right.
But what do you guys think of this chapter? Let us know down in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to share the video. The more you share, the more we grow.
But from Conqueror's Haki Corner, it is that time. Peace out.